Today I'm going to show you what it took for me to start a business with nothing but my design skills. This is going to be a realistic perspective to show you all the lows and the highs.
That's so clean.
After I show you how everything went, I'm going to break down how much money I made and how much I spent to run this business. Setting up this business is going to come in 8 stages, so let's get started. Baldur's Gate 3 has just won Game of the Year, and I've been enjoying it, to say the least. Now, I looked online for good merch and I couldn't find anything that I liked or that I would wear, so I thought, what better idea than making something that I like and sell it? While I'm not a legal expert, I really am just trying to make something that's inspired by the characters with my own transformative flair to it. So ultimately, I decided to go with making some Baldur's Gate inspired sweatshirts. So I don't want these products to just be gag gifts, so I really wanted to emphasize the quality for each product. And for the quality to be good, I need to make sure that I'm getting high quality blanks or the clothing that I'm gonna be embroidering on. And shopping online can be beneficial, but I really wanna feel the material and look at all the options that I have. So I'm gonna go visit a few wholesale stores. So pack your things and get your permission slip signed. We're going on a field trip. Think of something funny. I'll be like, they kicked me out. They said no crying allowed, something like that. What should I do? Yeah, we're gonna go to the next place. This first place kicked me out. They said no weenies allowed. We got done with the first place, but we didn't really find anything that we were looking for. We did get some beanies. They had them really good deal. They were really good quality, but maybe I'll include that in the store. So now we're gonna go to the next place and try to look and see if we can find what we're looking for. So the second place, I didn't get anything at all. It was just strictly like Gildan and Bella and Canvas. It was very good prices, but it's not what I'm looking for. So right now I'm going to one other place, but if this doesn't work out, I'm planning on just going back to ordering online. So we went to the last store and it was another failed attempt. So we're just gonna be looking online. I'm just gonna order a bunch of samples online and just see what works best, but we move on. And even though today wasn't as successful as I imagined, I got to take advantage of being out to rest and take a break and just really reflect on who I'm doing this for. And I did just order 5 samples online that just came in, so let's go figure out which one's best. I hope you guys like my background today. We got white blinds and a cardboard box. I ended up just ordering a bunch of samples online based on reviews and the material, the weight, stuff like that, what I think would look good. I ordered them from Jiffy Shirts, which has a cozy feel rating. One of them was almost a 5 out of 5, so I'm excited to see that one. ASMR creators hate him. Doesn't get better than this. Okay, this one I was least excited about. It's by Just Hoods. First thought is it's heavy, it's very sturdy. Softness is very important. Ooh. This one is a lot better than I expected. I would not be upset if this is the best one. This is a good quality sweatshirt. So for the embroidery machine I decided to go with, I went with the Brother PE 800, and it's a bit pricey, but for its price, it can actually do a lot. Let's unpack it. So I've done a lot of research on thread and I've decided to go with the Madeira thread, but it'll be a bit before it comes in. So for now, I just want to get one to test out with. So field trip to Michael's. After a quick trip to Michael's and Hobby Lobby, I learned that neither store has any machine embroidery stuff. So I just wasted an evening again, and I'm just gonna have to wait for it by ordering it online again. In the meantime, I got these sample scrap fabrics to test designs on before embroidering on the sweaters and potentially ruining them. So I ordered some black and white thread just to test things out, and it finally arrived. So I can test the machine and see if I wasted $800 on a device that I'll never know how to use. I'm gonna use some preset designs that came with the machine to get started to see if YouTube University will really teach you anything. And it looks like everything worked out fine, so it's time to move on to the next step. Just to start, I wanted to go with the most popular characters in the game, which in this case are Astarion and Karlach. I ended up making this stylized design of the characters with a popular trait that comes from the game where if you take an action that the character likes, it'll say character approves. And to make a design ready for the embroidery machine, you need to digitize the file, which is basically setting it up for the machine to know how to physically embroider the design onto your material. And now, I thought it'd be simple because I know so many different types of design software, but oh my gosh, I could spend the next year learning digitization and still not know everything about it. For time's sake and because my design is pretty complex, I just decided to hire someone on WeWork and Fiverr to digitize the designs for me. The digitizers did a great job with a super quick turnaround, and now I have the files ready to embroider the final product. Just to make sure the file was okay, I tested the designs on some scrap fabric, and although it was successful, each design takes about an hour and 26,000 stitches to complete. But now that I know everything works, it's time to finally make the product that we'll be selling. So far, we've bought an embroidery machine, found the perfect piece of clothing, and have the designs ready to be made. So far, we've spent $1,006.83 and we still have nothing to sell. But the only thing left that we have to do is to make the products, set up the shop, and then market them. We completed the sweater for Karlach, and now we just have to make the sweater for Astarion. To continue making progress, one day I woke up super early before having to go into work to make the Astarion design. And I stepped away from the machine to get ready for my day, and when I came back, one of my worst fears happened. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why. I woke up early before work to get this done, and now I have to leave. I can't figure it out, and I don't know why it's doing that, so I'm gonna have to delay yet again. Okay, so I had a really busy day yesterday, so it's now 24 hours later, actually more, but I managed to get most of the thread out, but we're gonna try again. I'm extremely nervous. I hope it works, but we'll see how it goes. It is working. I am so proud of how this turned out. Ignore that. That doesn't exist. Everything else, that's so clean. With my relief of now knowing that I saved the sweater, I finished the embroidery, and now we have our two products to set up the shop with. For the next two steps of setting up the shop and marketing it, we will need some professional photos of the product to show the fit and the quality of it. We went to a local park for a nice backdrop for the photos, and I forgot to turn on the microphone, so enjoy this recreation of what we think we were saying when we recorded this.
Quack, 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 quack. Those are my friends. Look, reinforcements. Quack. Anyone who saw those things would be the freest person in the world. So this is freedom! I feel like Aaron Yeager.
So yeah, I finished the sweater and it looks really cool, so we're gonna take some pictures and hands where I can see them! Now that we have some professional photos, it's officially time to open up the shop. Now that the shop's open, I want to run Facebook and Instagram ads as well as promote it organically on TikTok with a TikTok shop along with it. I got a couple of ads set up to run for 1 week and 2 TikToks ready to post with the shop up and running. Now we just wait and see if we get any orders. So I was just at the field training and I got a notification on my watch while I was there, but I got my first order. So we are not getting zero revenue from this. We made it, boys. We made it. With my excitement of getting our first order, I then got a second order. And just when I thought everything was smooth sailing, so I just got my third order in total and first order on the TikTok shop, but I did not know that you had to do it within 24 hours to ship the product. So I sent the customer a message directing them to the Etsy shop. Let's see if they still want to do it. I told them I completely understand if not, but regardless, did not know that. So I'm going to be closing the TikTok shop, but cool that at least we got an order from it. Ultimately, the person who ordered through the TikTok shop did end up making the order through Etsy. I sent them a coupon code to get a discount for trusting me and being patient with me, so shout out to them. Now, as of today, I put the shop on hold, and ultimately, I did much better than I expected with 14 total orders. Now, just to factor in the variable costs, which is going to be things like the materials, the shipping costs, I spent $599.32. In total, I made $964.08 in revenue, which means in total, I profited $346.72. And for only 14 orders, I'd say that's pretty damn good. But since I did just start this business from scratch, I do have a lot of upfront fixed costs. And including all that, I ended up with $16.29 in profit. Oh yeah, and I forgot I bought the embroidery machine. Either way, I'm proud of how the products turned out and everything that I learned in this journey. So that leaves us with the final question. Would I ever do a project like this for a video ever again? Absolutely not.